What's going on, everybody? RedWolfVion here. Today we're jumping into a match submitted by Fritzdaddy 135 mm. Assuming that means millimeter, whatever. But anyway, you look like you're probably gonna pick the 550 power GM. And here we go. He said there's an echo in the video. You might want to turn the volume down. Well then, we'll just talk over you or have it real low. It's unfortunate there's an echo in the video, but we'll work with it. So you guys have 3 supports and 3 generals. I was like, wait, what? That's not 5 people. Non-rated 650. Wait, what? Did you really? Oh my god. Oh, why'd you do this? You took it 100 less, bro. Well, we'll see how this was happening. All right, so. Oh, look at them colors, bruh. That's Frieza right there, bruh. Golden Frieza. That's what good vibes, anyway. That's what Frieza sounds like. Alright, let's jump to it. Arctic base because we love it. Oh, wow. 3 generals, 3 supports. That's going to be very interesting. Alright. So, right here already, you guys were playing the ring around the rosy. You have someone that's about to get caught. Definitely caught. This dude just got focused. Jeez. And what's happening to this person is different what happened to someone on your team. Is it number 5 or number 3? Let's see if they'll be alright. 5's a heavy Gundam too. It was 5. See, I really don't like when this happens. Although people point out it's because of... Some people say it's because of your perspective on the view, the third person view, how you see me on your right side, but I don't know. It's interesting why people do what they do. Alright, let's see. Ooh, I saw a Goldie, a gold B over there. Who's about to pop up over here? Also, shout outs to using this rifle, because this rifle doesn't have access. It doesn't instant stun, but it builds up and it shreds very quickly, especially if you get them legs. And at this cost, make sure we got everything. Having a ballistic is actually pretty nice because a lot of people inherently just have defense towards beams, or more people run beams. Ooh. All right. So right now you got you're playing very chill, which honestly isn't a bad thing. You guys are keeping a line on the right side as well as the left side, especially this bridge. Is this EX going to try to? Yeah, he's going to try to come across. All right, so they're pushing in. You see this raid. You guys could probably finish him off. Finish this and reload, maybe. I know you want him dead. Are you going to do it? All right, you probably should have saved your Vulcans just a little bit. Just a little bit. Hey, bro, cycle through them things. Cycle. Let's go. Let's cycle. Let's get it. Let's cycle. Who is this? Over there hiding. Someone's trying to be sneaky? Nah, bruh. Oh, he better get popped. But I said, you better be boosting, dog. You over here taking your time. Al over here dying. Watch out for the guy behind you. You and your boys over here, y'all could totally push on this guy. I don't know if that was stream fire or not. So one thing I've seen you do is shooting people like when their bar is flashing like that. Save your bullets because it's just going to make you reload in the middle of a fight, and that's very, very inconvenient and unfortunate. The guy on your left, number 5, he's done for at this point. You guys backed off unless you can provide some sort of cover here. Yeah, he's done, unfortunately. I think you guys probably could have saved 5 or prolonged his life. Even if you have 4 people over there, all of y'all are up, and you just died running back from like 3 to 5 people. It's time to get running. Just assume it's on you, dog. Okay, got hops. Also, it's good to see that you're switching between your gun and your Vulcans quite often. I don't think this suit has any other tools that it's supposed to, does it? No, I'm assuming not. Seeing you just cycle through them, or you're just not using any of them. But yo, that rifle definitely be putting in work. Especially it reloads relatively quick too. Let's see if we can finish this dude before you go down. Good stuff, good stuff. So we can finish this dude. Focus fire. You got 3 of you. All right. Let's see if they can. Hopefully your team can finish that guy off, because he's the only guy over there. And looks like he has stealth. Or I just can't see him. Your radar. Ah, yeah, that's right. Your radar. Keep forgetting, man. I'm used to playing support so much. I have so much more visibility. I was just like, oh, guess not. Y'all don't need no raid. Hey, go ahead and get that. Go to get that attack boost. All right. You know, was that your first life? I think it was your first life, dog. If so, that wasn't a bad first life at all. Took you like 4 minutes to die. Alright, so you're probably going to spawn. Well, yeah, you guys don't have B. Wow. No one's captured B yet. If I were you, I probably would have tried to capture B during that life right there instead of waiting for your suit to come back. I know it's risky, but just being able to drop down on the bridge instead of dropping down by the base is helpful at times, especially when the enemy's so close to you, or if they're pushing on the bridge. Dropping down, being able to counter them is actually really good. Yeah, this dude is over here chilling. You need to help number 5 or finish this dude out in front of you. This dude is gold plated. Number 5 should be good. He got hit by that stagger that ended him. Dude running heavy gun him at 650. I give him props. Support suit. Yeah, but I said you can still push on this dude. Aim for them legs. Get him. Good dodge. Very good dodge. I know that dude, man. Dying in the middle of a roll is so frustrating. It's like, what's the whole purpose? Because you took damage right before. Oh, he burned his dash. Get him. Get him. Get him. That was actually a good call, though. Because seeing someone burn their dash or their dodge, you're like, oh, I can run up on this dude uncontended with the melee. If they have the tools to, survive. Sometimes people will definitely try to bait stuff out. So be mindful of that. But that was definitely not a bait out. They goofed and you capitalized off of it. Get that Vulcan out, dog. And like seeing you play, some people definitely tap their button to cycle a lot easier than using shortcuts, which I get. I've just gotten used to doing shortcuts so often. It helps a lot for me personally. 1988 versus what, 12,000 some change? I do like that color. It's kind of dope, dog. Alright. Top individual score. Let's get the damage dealt. 121. Nice. I'll be trying. Dang. 3rd place. Yo, shout outs to getting that. That's actually pretty good considering what you were up against. You were up against a general stack where you fought 4 generals, 1 support, 1 raid. which is actually really, really good. You only died once. You got 7 confirmed kills. Low diversions. Pursuit assist was relatively high. That was not bad at all. All right, let's jump into some stuff, shall we? Let's get it. Let's go. All right. First and foremost, Fritz, thank you for submitting this video, dog. It was actually pretty fun seeing this. So, as always, I really, really appreciate you guys. So, keep doing what you do. All right. So, right here, I'm already going to say I'd be very mindful dropping a hunt to, like, using a suit that's 100 cost below. Although you could perform very well like he just did. But in all cases, be mindful. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying be very mindful, because certain players will dodge other players who do this or won't follow comp. But you proved yourself very capable. All right, jumping into the combat here, you guys definitely did the whole rodeo ring around. This, however, is what the, I won't call it toxic, but the curse of this map, it occurs. You can look on your map right here. So you guys caught this guy slipping, and they're going to catch 5 and 3 slipping, which is a support suit. And having 3 supports and 3 generals is very interesting. Like in a perfect world, I would have liked that and have everyone paired up, or like certain teams, right? So number 5 bites the bullet here. In exchange, you guys did get first kill, as well as you were able to jump this guy. Seeing you cycle between your rifle and your Vulcans was a very good use of your abilities, so shout outs for doing that. Again, I haven't played power GM like this, just standard power GM. I played full armor, but not just the standard. So all in all, really, really, really good stuff with the rotations. I'll say, just for the sake of saying it, later on, if you do try playing other suits, they'll have like 4 to 5, if not 6 abilities and stuff. I'd say get used to using shortcuts. You might have used them already, but I'm just saying it's better to get used to them early on than trying to like rebuild your basics, you know, your fundamentals almost. If you have it down, hey, ignore it. It's all good. So this encounter proved to be very interesting. Why? Because this shows right here where you guys legit were on the west side of the map and they're on the east side of the map. Outside of this guy right here, you guys had pretty much a lock-in stalemate here. You're playing very passive, which isn't bad. Some cases it's smart, in some cases it's dangerous. Either way, this map I feel as if you guys have more control here. But these two are going to try to push to bring a raid in general. You and one of your homeboys up here doing work. I think, is that number 5 helping you? I can't tell. Either way, you're able to burn that dude down, and you're like, all right, cool. So here's one thing I saw you do. You're going to start firing your Vulcan right here. You should have not, because you went through like half a clip right there. Do you know what I'm saying? Watch. You land 16, right? And you reload. I mean, the dude dies, yeah, but you went through half your Vulcan clip shooting the wall. It's very important when you see someone dodge or do anything, if you can, try to get used to stopping. Like right here, when he does this, you should not be firing, right? Unless you have a large clip weapon, I won't be firing. Like even the heavy, it's okay because they have a huge Gatling gun. They have a more ammo, but you have only 34 clips or 34 bullets. It sucks because it's going to put you in a position where you're going to have to reload, swap to your Vulcans, which, I mean, it works. But if you get attacked by another enemy, you're going to be in that much more of a world of hurt. Again, that's my opinion on things. I would definitely approach a little differently here. I felt like a lot of you guys were definitely playing to win, but you guys definitely weren't playing as a team fully. You guys definitely won a lot of your fights. You overpowered them with 3-3. But I mean, in cases where I feel as if some of y'all did not help defend other people, I'm not saying it's always your job to do that. I just feel like right here's a perfect example coming up. You're able to finish these two guys. They're about to die, but I feel as if number 5, when he comes back, he was already too far out, by the way. When he comes back, I feel as if you guys could have pushed out to meet the enemy team that much more. Instead of hanging out right here, you guys probably could have pushed and helped number 5 survive a little bit longer. But this right here, it's essentially a 4v4, right? But 5 is still stuck back there trying to fight. He's living his best life, right? You guys right here, see how 5 is still on this side? I'm not saying he's all in the right, because he's trying to get back, but he can't. You guys are still over here providing cover from the other side, which, I mean, isn't bad. But me personally, I would have actually pushed, me being general and having other big boys over here, I would have pushed the other side to force another team fight. Otherwise, you guys just backed up and let number 5 bite the dust, which, I mean, you guys still won in the end, but that's a death that could have been prolonged. And I'm saying that as a person who plays support, general and raids time to time. Like, it just happens. Good hop, right, by the way. That was really hop. I love the suits that can do that. All right, so this guy right here, I don't know what he was thinking. He was tripping. Again, remember I was talking about shooting. Like, you're shooting the wall here, right? So don't shoot the wall. Don't waste your clips. You're shooting. Stop. You don't stop. See what I'm saying? But you, like, burst. Even if you have to learn how to do, like, short controlled bursts, that would benefit you a great deal. Now, throughout the fight, you guys do a good job meeting them on the battlefield. You not using the whole stun meta, you do a very, very exceptional job just pestering them with damage. Right here's a good example where you have 2 people out here and you have your allies underneath the bridge fighting. This guy's kind of curious, trying to kill you, but you're able to kind of get these 2 people down. I don't think you die until you go down further, because you see this guy right here. It's very important to keep an eye out on people, especially if they're charging. You see the beam and the flash. Be very mindful of that, y'all. All right, so don't forget. Even when it's dark, just be mindful of charges, especially people with, like, you know, long range beam weapons. All right, so here's also another. That was a really good kill, and what happens here is this dude just falls back and he's like, "Oh dang, he got it." At this point, you guys are getting faced with, are you going to push up or not? Right here, see where 5 is? So you have 2 choices here. You can go help 5 directly, immediately, or you can engage this guy. Or you could stay back. I probably would have definitely pushed to engage the guy 5 is fighting, or chase this dude, because right here you took a little bit of ways to get there. Luckily this guy was low. I was saying 5 should be fine, but he actually gets staggered and gets comboed. He definitely could have gotten mollywopped there without your assistance, so you definitely do a good job helping him in the end, although it was a little delayed. It's totally fine. Now this support unit is trying to live his best life, but you guys, whenever you see him, you don't let him get anything off, which is really good. You just gotta be mindful again when he charges. You're playing to the wall a lot, which is also very clever. It gives you visibility at times and cover at the same time. This was the part where I really really felt that dude when he hit the roll and he still died. All right, so this right here was actually a good capitalization. So seeing how someone burns their dash, if they don't have emergency evasion level 2, yeah, they're in trouble. Right there was beautiful how he was like, oh, I got this guy, he can't counter me. But also be mindful of enemies around you. But was it worth burning that boost? It may have been, but another time you have to be mindful and careful. And it's a toss-up, because see how you start shooting, he has this bar. I wouldn't do that. But the like devil's advocate here, he loses that as soon as he goes to shoot you. So, I mean, you're not in the wrong. At least you got a few shots off doing that in this case. But if you know a suit has instant stun access, I would try to get around them, or try to maneuver somewhere where you can actually get a very quick hit, or get ready to hit them with the tackle. Because if you switch to your melee, hit them with tackle, a lot of times you can win. All right, so I'm gonna think that pretty much wraps everything up. Thank you so much for submitting this video. It was very fun, really dope. It was very eye-opening in a lot of ways. But if you guys wouldn't mind, give this video a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Shout outs to Frizz again for submitting this. Thank you. If you want to submit a video for any kind of commentary, fun stuff, silly stuff, or feedback, just check the description and your boy will hook you up. So, as always, everyone, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I love you. If I don't hear from y'all soon, or you don't hear from me, I hope you have a great holiday. But yeah, stay out of trouble. Until next time, nothing but love. Peace.